Ahoy Pirates! This is you now, and this is your future journey to your digital nomad lifestyle. So as a digital nomad, in case you never met one of these creatures before and only saw them on social media, they are location independent and use technology to perform their job, living a nomadic lifestyle. But how do you become a digital nomad? I knew when I started my nomad lifestyle over 10 years ago, if I can sustain for over a decade, I can guarantee there are many ways to do so. What I didn't know is that this will be the most challenging, adapting, craziest and mentally draining time of my 20s. So my original plan was just to make a checklist of how I became a digital nomad and give you the same ideas any other person will give you. Boring! Instead, I give you 4 approaches which all worked for me. We all face the same in life, earlier or later. Everything is blurry. 1,000 interests, a million passions, exceptional skills, and so on, but no clue how to live the life we want to live. Your purpose, your ikigai, maybe in becoming a digital nomad? That leads me to the first step, a straight mindset, or queer. Let me introduce you to the Japanese concept of ikigai. It's a little self-exercise I do any other year and it develops continuously for me. So what is an ikigai? Can you eat it? Is it a lost Pokemon? To be honest, it's quite simple. It will inspire you to live your purpose in life, waking up for something that makes you happy. Your ikigai is created out of 4 circles. Every circle asks you a different question. What do you love? What are you good at? What can you get paid for? What does the world need? My example, I love adventures and traveling. I'm good at connecting with people and creative stuff. I could get paid for inspiration, and the world needs guidance. When everything is in balance, the overlap in the middle is your ikigai. What is yours? I created an AI to recommend remote jobs based on your own ikigai. I will show you later in the video how to find it. The more detailed you get with your preferences, passions, skills, and what you believe the world needs, the more personalized the recommendations can be. Once you do inform the AI of any such newly informed specifics, they will refine the job recommendations to be more suited to you. Step 2. Think outside the box. Find the right remote job. Well, as you know, job hunting is And yes, I've been there too. There are multiple remote job hunting websites. But how do you even strike a remote job? I will introduce you to a different approach by applying for a job in a company that doesn't even offer remote work. While getting further in the application process and while signing the contract, it still states you have to be in the office. Well, you will probably go for a few times, but because of your research about the company beforehand, you knew the job would be remote. Here's how. Contact people, for example, over LinkedIn, asking them if they work remotely in the company. If most people say yes to similar roles you apply for, there you go. Second, find out if the company's office you apply for can hold all current employees at the location. Some offices are way too small to let everyone work there. Third, the size of the company matters because of its internal organization. I mean bigger than 5,000 employees and offices in multiple locations or even countries. But how did I live the so-called nomad lifestyle before I found my current remote job? Voluntary work. Every opportunity I got to work in an NGO or voluntary job overseas I was interested in, I did it. For example, for human rights organizations, or simply educating young kids how to skateboard, as well as working in animal shelters. Be careful with volunteer platforms because you could end up getting exploited for your valuable time. That's why I usually organize it myself. Step 3. Use every opportunity you get. Let's talk about work and holiday visas to enhance your chances of finding jobs internationally. I applied for as many work and holiday visas I could manage until I reached 31. That allowed me to broaden my horizons and finding different jobs overseas. And yes, for some time I was cleaning toilets, but I also worked in surf shops and became more creative in how to make money, for example selling my art. Connections. Well, that's the tricky part. Where should you start and how? I experienced, even without having Instagram or Facebook, that when I connect on a personal level with someone, the benefit and mutual understanding on both sides are more valued. That led to deeper connections and opportunities while talking about my values and dreams. Step 4. Make yourself valuable. Get licenses. Over recent years, I got different licenses to do what I love and monetize it if I want to, now or in the future. For example, the Raya sailing license, so I can sail commercially everywhere. My snowboard instructor license, valid in most ski resorts internationally. Or my diving license. Think of your passions and how to monetize them with a license. Study. No, I'm not saying everyone should study, but it did help me in my journey to find a fully remote job, simply because my job hunting pool became larger. Because I went on free exchange semesters, for example to Amsterdam and Copenhagen. I even made it to live in New York City and Seoul, because I only applied for internships within my studies overseas. So if you want to live a nomad lifestyle, get your mindset straight, career. Think outside the box, use every opportunity you get, and make yourself valuable. Ladies and gentlemen, and everyone in between, press the like button so more people can live their ikigai. But wait, let's also talk about the problem statements of digital nomads. And no, I do not mean the challenges digital nomads face, such as loneliness and so on. I mean the challenges from locals. Keep in mind, if you are a digital nomad, we are usually somewhere because we have a better living standard, so be aware of your surroundings. Contribute to the local environment to have a positive impact, and let's not abuse our privileged lives. Let's help and support each other. I already made a plan and will soon realize how to partly solve this problem and contribute to local life. If you want to keep updated, stay tuned, and it may surprise you what I'm currently building in Japan. To sum up, there are many journeys, not just mine. Of course, it's not easy and it takes effort and time to create a nomad lifestyle. But I truly believe, just start. Love it, leave it, or change it. If this video is helpful for you, a subscribe would mean the world to me in finding my real audience. Please find all the links in the description. See you in the next one. Cheers and live your ikigai. Check out more videos here about the nomad lifestyle. And in the meantime, watch videos for guides when you are preparing or living it already.